The Murders in the Rue Morgue by Edgar Allan Poe is celebrated as the first detective fiction story introducing the archetype of the brilliant detective, C. Auguste Dupin, whose acute observational skills and deductive reasoning solve a seemingly impossible murder. The basic elements established in this story, such as the locked room mystery, the false suspect, and the unexpected resolution, lay the foundation for the detective genre. The narrative begins with an appreciation for Dupin's analytical prowess, as demonstrated when he startlingly deduces the narrator's thoughts during a stroll through Paris. Their companionship, formed over mutual intellectual pursuits, situates Dupin as the astute detective with the narrator as his admiring sidekick, a model that would become a staple in detective fiction. The story escalates with the gruesome and baffling murder of Madame L'Espanaye and her daughter Mademoiselle Camille in their apartment on the Rue Morgue. The apartment was locked from the inside, with no apparent means of entry or escape for the murderer. The violence of the scene is shocking, with the elder L'Espanaye found decapitated and thrown from a window and her daughter strangled and stuffed up the chimney. Despite the brutality and the seemingly escape-proof scene, a considerable amount of money is left untouched, complicating motives for the crime. Dupin becomes involved in the case after an acquaintance, Adolphe Le Bon, is wrongfully imprisoned for the murders. Demonstrating the hallmark features of detective fiction, Dupin sets out to solve the mystery through keen observation and logical deduction, rather than the police's reliance on tangible evidence. He meticulously re-examines the crime scene, focusing on aspects the police dismissed or overlooked, such as the peculiarities of a window's construction that suggested a means of escape and entry, and witnesses' accounts of hearing two voices, which no one could conclusively identify. The turning point of Dupin's investigation is his realization that the murderer was not human. The clues leading to this revelation include the superhuman strength required to commit the atrocities, a bizarre tuft of non-human hair, and the unusual handprints found near the scene. Dupin deduces that an orangutan, belonging to a sailor, perpetrated the murders in a frenzy after escaping its captivity and obtaining a razor. The sailor's story corroborates this, explaining how the animal's violence was incited and its chaotic spree ended with the deaths of the L'Espanays. Dupin's resolution of the case, revealing the animal's role and exonerating Le Bon, showcases the story's critique of the police's limitations and celebrates the superior intellect and method of the detective protagonist. The prefect of police's resentment towards Dupin at the conclusion underscores the tension between conventional authority and the unconventional but effective methods of Dupin. In The Murders in the Rue Morgue, Poe establishes not only the framework of detective fiction, but also the archetype of the brilliant detective, a model which has endured and evolved in literature till present day. Dupin's synthesis of observation, deductive reasoning, and psychological insight sets the standard for solving crimes that appear insoluble, demonstrating the allure and intellectual satisfaction of the detective story. Thanks for watching this Bookly Crash Course video. If this video was helpful to you, please let me know in the comments and leave a like on this video. I love hearing from you guys, and it helps grow the channel.